Hey, I'm Gray Cummins, and I'm going to be talking about the history of Pentucket Track. The history of Pentucket Track has made a great impact not only on the school, but the student athletes too. Pentucket Track has made a great environment for new students, and great memories as well. The track team has memories dating back to the 1900s, showing the dedication and effort people have put into making this team extra special. Today, we will be acknowledging the history of Pentucket Track and all the accomplishments our school has achieved over the years. From the failures and the losses to the achievements and the wins, we will be going over the amazing history of this team. After we explored the history of Pentucket Track, we decided to interview people involved in Pentucket Track currently. We wanted to see what their opinions were on the sport, what they thought was good about Pentucket Track, and what they thought could possibly be improved. The first person that we interviewed was Aiden Block, co-captain of the track team.
What's been your favorite moment or moments during your time at Pentucket Track?
Favorite moments usually running the relays. It's kind of fun getting the team together, doing an event where you're all kind of working for one thing, especially if it's competitive, like we were running a relay against your own teammates. That's really fun.
What do you envision or hope for the future of Pentucket Track?
I hope we win a Cal as soon as possible. We have high hopes this year. Indoor team was pretty solid, so we'll see what we can do.
Do you think Pentucket Track has helped develop a better sports community at our school?
I definitely believe so. Well, down by the track, the tennis team's there, the softball team's there, so there's a really good environment of a lot of sports teams kind of behaving around each other, and that builds a sense of community.
Do you think Pentucket Track has impacted our school standing in like the local sporting community?
I definitely believe so, because they won the division I think 2 years ago, so that kind of asserted some dominance in the Cal. And I think wins like that can push for us to be a better school in general.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, gentlemen. Josh.
When did you do Pentucket Track?
I started Pentucket Track my freshman year, which would have been 1998 into 1999. And I went all the way through my year of graduation, 2002.
Why did you do Pentucket Track?
So I actually remember exactly why I did track. I was not planning on doing track. I did football, which was horrible, and I did basketball, which I was also horrible at. Just terrible, two terrible things. But Coach Hayden, literally just would not leave me alone and made me do track, and it just ended up working for me.
What was your favorite moment or moments during your time doing Pentucket Track?
So the first, again, I was terrible at football my freshman year. I was terrible at basketball my freshman year. And then I did track, and I was terrible at track until one day Matt Nicolini, he pretended to be sick, went home, and they needed someone for the mile. And they put me in the mile, and I came in second place. So that was one of my favorites, along with my final regular season race. Triton and Pentucket both undefeated, both 9-0 on the season. It came down to the 4x4 relays, which I ran the anchor leg of. So to have the honor of running the anchor leg, to win the entire Cape Ann League, go undefeated for the year, it's like the beginning and end. Those are my two favorite moments.
Nice. But do you think Pentucket Track has helped develop a better sports community at our school?
Pentucket Track has definitely done a great job for the Pentucket sports community. I think more than anything, what I really appreciate about track is that anyone can do it, everybody competes. So not to pick on soccer, but you only have a certain amount of people that get a certain amount of playing time. Same with football, field hockey, hockey, any other sport. Track, everybody competes. So everyone always has an opportunity. Same thing with cross country. That's why it's so fantastic. And then it's not like a judgment call. As a coach, you never had to say well, I think this person should do that, because you have those numbers that are very concrete. So if someone's performing, you can see that performance. And then you also have the opportunity, like any given race, somebody can really have a race that all comes together for them and they can perform. So I think it's great because it's not just for very specific people, but for anybody to be able to join and participate.
Last question. Do you think Pentucket track has impacted our school's standing in the local sporting community?
So yeah, I definitely feel like Pentucket track has affected the impact of Pentucket in the local sports community. I mean, if you take into account indoor and outdoor, just the level of success that has, been achieved over the course of so many years. So I think it's sort of like that old proverb where iron sharpens iron. Like you have schools in the Cape Ann League that are super competitive. So and I know hearing other coaches talk, it's usually hurdlers and sprinters here at Pentucket. Although, you have the outliers of people who are good at any event, but I know that they're really good about that sort of thing. So I think having a whole community in the Cape Ann League that are really good, take it seriously, and compete at their best, you can't help but, elevate everyone. And Pentucket's definitely a part of that for sure, a large part.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too.
As we've seen, the Pentucket track team has had a long and successful history behind it. From losses and failures to amazing successes, this team has created a positive community for all the student athletes. But this isn't just about looking back to the past, but also creating new memories in the future as well. Our team has had a great community and a very positive future. We've won our first meet, and I'm sure that our Pentucket team will go a very long way. With our amazing community, I believe this team has the potential to be one of the greatest high school sports. Special thanks to Mr. Bart and Aiden Block for agreeing to interviews and giving us a better perspective on the past and present of this great team.